Hello guys, Toon here again. This time I'm going to do a Let's Play / sort of review. I'll give it a go anyway. This is on the game on the Xbox 360. This came out in Japan only, but lucky enough the game is actually region free. Basically what you're looking at here is two cave shooters on one disc. One is Muchi Pork and the other one is called Pink Sweets. I think they were possibly a bit lower end sort of cave arcade releases. That's maybe why they chucked them both on the same disc. If you can hear the music, that's from the start screen going on. What I'll show you the box. I've got I'm not sure if this was the limited edition box, I'm not sure. But anyway, what you get is really nice artwork on the front. As you can see, the slightly fat sort of Japanese lady. It's quite an amusing game. It is, they're on exercise bikes, sort of flying up and shooting things, and then you've got a very strange game called Pink Sweets. But if I can open this up with one hand, tell you a bit of attention to detail. I know it's a bit silly, but if you look, if it'll focus, see that little clip on there? Instead of breaking the actual box, you can actually push that in, just pull the lever up, which is quite a nice little feature. You don't see on cardboard boxes. So, I'll show you the back as well. That's the back. You can see the nice little sort of screenshots you got. So if I open the box out, put the box to the side. Right then, what you actually get in the box, you get the Xbox game. As you can see, you get the game, and you also get, which is a very nice little feature, if I put it like that, a bit easier to see, you also get the soundtrack for both games, the Muchi Pork and Pink Sweets W soundtrack, which is very nice. That comes in its own little holder. It's got some, it's got some really nice artwork on the disc, and there's actually two discs in this. If I can flip them over, as you can see, you got the Pink Sweets disc there as well. The only thing I'd say with the soundtrack is the new arranged versions of the music, which are not bad, but I definitely prefer the original arcade tunes. I think they're better. So, not always the same for all cave games, but you can see it's quite a nice soundtrack. Got some nice artwork on the front of it, that aside. And what you get then as well is obviously the actual game itself. And if you open that up, game's not actually in there at the moment because it's in my Xbox. But you see, you got a nice art book. You got a nice booklet. Sorry, that comes with it. I can get the buttons out. So you get a nice booklet with the artwork on it. So it's got some really nice artwork and all that on the inside. Actually, that's a card, that is. Lovely artwork and that, beautiful. And that's actually a download card, which I haven't actually used yet, so I'm not quite sure what it is. Hence I don't read Japanese, perhaps I should give it a try. But just a download card, it's got some beautiful artwork on it. But anyway guys, that's Muchi Pork and Pink Sweets. So all together, that's what you get in the box. So what I'll do now, we'll cut from this and we'll cut in some gameplay on both versions, and I'll run you through what's actually on the disc. Catch you in a minute. Right, and guys, tune it back again now. Right, we got some gameplay footage of the game. I'll show you some of the options, I'll show you the two games on the discs, and I'll attempt to give you a bit on the scoring. No expert on the scoring on these games, so I haven't quite worked it out myself, but I'll give it a pretty go. So, starting up now. So excuse the cold if I cough in. I still can't get rid of my cold. Oh yeah, so if you push up, you've got local play, so you've got your online and local play options. And if you pull down, you get your system options. And I found probably the best way to zoom in. Maybe I'll zoom that. Actually, bring that in a bit. to set the screen up a minute. So, audio options, music, yes. I'll just turn my brightness down on my TV a second. I notice it does sort of glare a bit on the camera. Maybe not. Anyway, forget that, leave it as is. So, I'll go to exit. If you go left, you go to Muchi Pork, which I think is the better game on the disc. Quite nice, you've got two versions, in Muchi Pork you've got arcade and range, that goes for Pink Sweets as well. I'll give a quick run through of both. Find the screen settings to make sure the audio is on the original audio, which is better. And leave us moving on. Just need to zoom the screen up to get it to fit the entire screen. So this is the original arcade version, untouched, just released straight on here. We have 3 characters to choose from. They're all pretty good. I prefer her, I think. She was, don't know her name, but we use her for now. As you can see, the characters are pedalling away in their little exercise bikes, which is quite amusing. So, basically you've got your A button as your normal firing, so hold it down gives you auto fire. B does a separate attack, which does that. And the X button does your bomb, which is that. So this game uses 3 buttons. What you've got to do, you've got to collect the power-up icons, and then you can use this power-up I'm using now. Just like a meat grinding type sort of weapon. You need to collect the P icons, show this out. You need to collect the P icons, which gives you power-ups. You collect the pigs for you as well. And you can use this weapon, which is very good. It's pretty powerful. And that's how you get your extra bonuses for scoring. Not quite sure exactly how it works. If you let go of that button and press the fire button, you can So I'm getting a bit more powered up now. So if you suck those little balloon icon type things in, the little piggies and stuff, you can use your meat grinder. Nice game, it plays well. It's not as good as the other cave games, I don't think, but it is pretty cool. Let's say if you let go of that meat grinder and then press the normal fire button, you can suck them all in. Here we go, little guardian. I need to sort my autofocus out in a minute. Yep, so what we do, we'll meat grind him. Run out of meat grinder now, which is a bit of a bummer, so I need to collect the little floating down balloons. Get my meat grinder back. So I quite like this game, it's pretty good fun. Once you start getting into it, it's pretty good. space is a second. I'll say meat grinder's powered back up again now. And I think the more stuff you grind in a row, the bigger the hams come down. So what we'll do now, I'll go back in the main menu. And I'll show you the arranged version of this game, which I think is much better. I'll change the audio settings because it defaults to the new audio, which is, the new audio is okay. It's not as good as the arcade audio. I'll have to do a screen setup again, I think. I don't know if you can hear my Xbox running in the background. It sounds like a wind turbine. It's one of my original old Xboxes. It's probably about 5-6 years old, something like that. Still going, mine. Saying that, they'll probably die when I'm playing it. Anyway, so I'll put out that now. Right. This is the same game, but the range version. I'll use the same character. She's quite funny. So I'm not sure the entire differences they've made here. I'm not sure if the scoring, I think the scoring's a bit different. Your meat grinder's different as well. And there does seem to be a lot more going on screen. Like your meat grinder looks well different on this version, so... Okay. You see the bar for the meat grinder is at the top of the screen now. You get massive redundancy. And now it automatically, the hams automatically zoom into your ship. And they're automatically collected. But before you'd have to let go with a button and press them. And so you get quite good bonuses for as long as you can keep it going. There's definitely a lot more going on screen. I definitely think the arranged version of this game is a lot better than the standard version. If I get this going. Press the bomb then, which converts all those bullets into points. I think if you can, you know, if you stay that out for a while, they will eventually blow up on their own. And give you lots of points, but I'm not quite sure exactly what triggers are. I'm not sure whether it's like an enemy exploding off screen or whether you shoot another enemy that triggers that off. As you can see, the arranged version of this game is a lot more fun to play. Well, I'll get to the Guardian and get to the next level as well, so get a nice gold up there. So you got little things in the ship which you can plot in different places. Good grinding on that somewhere. So this game is not the hardest of the cave games, but it is fun. Like it's probably Ketsu is probably the hardest. Or Ketsui. I do have quite a few other cave games here, so maybe I'll do some more videos on them as well. In my opinion, I think the cave games are the best Shmups out there. Bullet hell is classic. See how long I can keep this going and see if I can get my points going in. After a while it runs out, so you've got to start collecting the items again then to get these little balloons now and power them back up. It's always a good idea to use your weak weapon when there's a load of enemies come on screen. Anyway, that's Muchi Muchi Pork. Maybe I'll play it for a little bit longer. This ship I'm using is pretty fast on screen, as you can see. So the original arcade music is definitely better. I think the music on this game is not as good as some of the other arcade games. It's probably exclude Mushi-sama Future being my favourite soundtracks. And again, the Dondo and Patchy games have got pretty good music as well. Good. See if I can get to the third level of this one, like. So with these games, I haven't practiced them a huge amount, so I'm okay at them, but not amazing. Dead. Right, so let's cancel out this one and I'll show you Pink Sweets now. Alright, Pink Sweets. I'm not sure when these games come out. When were they actually released? I think they came out in the Xbox maybe 3 years ago. I think. I could be completely wrong. But anyway, Pink Sweets. I don't know if you've ever played Ibarra. This game is quite similar to Ibarra, but it's like a more cutesy, sort of very girly version of Ibarra. But not as good as Ibarra is pretty class. So I'll do the same thing. I'll show you arcade and arranged. Let's go to the options. Let's say once you've set your screen on these, it stays set in memory. Just use this game on this Xbox. So change the wallpaper, shall we? What wallpaper we got? Some of the girly one. Yeah, original audio. So the screens are quite nice. Here we go. So that ship is from Ibarra as well. You can absorb the bullets by doing that. Of course, you can't fire at the same time, but it does let off like a the super shot once you've done it. And the different ships have got different versions of that super shot. The sounds are very much like Ibara as well. So let's use her. So just the one button on this game. So the shots are very much like Ibara, and the way you collect the bombs look like the ones from Ibara. Same as the way everything flies off as well. So when you let go of fire, it starts powering up. So when it's all bullets, then maybe now it's all mana. So I don't really know how the scoring works in this game. I haven't played enough to figure that out yet. As you can see, it's very colourful. So some of the bullet patterns and the way the bullet shapes and all that, I like the Ibara ones as well. The other button does do something, it gives you speed. It is changing the way I'm firing or something. It's locking, it is actually... it's changing my options on my ship. Which is interesting, so that's... I know Ibara was made by 18 and Rising. There's a Rising streamer called Battle Back Raid, which this game is quite similar to. There's two. I don't know how I get back to the speed up bit. I was speeding my ship up somehow. This game seems pretty interesting. I don't think it's as good as Muchi Pork, but so maybe there's a bit more to it once you start getting into it. They'll take these lighthouse things out. So if you press the other button, you can see there's little options and things I've got moving in different directions. At the moment I've got the spinning one. So that's the standard version, which is the arcade version of Pink Sweets. And I'll go back to the menu and we'll show you the arranged version. I haven't quite decided. Well, I think the arranged version's better, but I haven't really played it enough to sort of make a definitive sort of decision on that, to be honest. I'll do this, I'll put the audio back to the standard. Let's start now. I haven't tried the online, but I'm assuming you can play two players at the same time. So all these shoot 'em ups are two player. So notice with this one, you've always got your bomb powered up, and then you press the B button to release it. So you can always absorb bullets. So I've don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. I can't seem to change my options around at the moment. So you notice as well the scores and some of the feature options have moved to the top of the screen now. So I'm not quite sure the scoring on this thing either. So there's definitely a lot more going on in this mode, as in Muchi Corp as well. So it looks like you can shoot the bullets to cancel it. Where you get the D's, I have no idea. So this game seems pretty good fun as well. Still don't think it's not up to the quality of things like Ketsui or any of the Dodonpachi games, or Muchi, or sort of Mushi-sama Futra, or the original Mushi-sama. The Escaluda one being my favourite cave shooter. Play for a while, I think, and see how far I can get. I played the other ships, so I quite like this ship. It seems quite cool. So as for the review with these games, they both seem pretty good fun. It's quite good value for money having the two games on one disc instead of your normal one game. If you can pick up the one with the soundtrack, it's quite a nice package with a box and everything. So I don't think it as good as Cave's other Shmups, which is probably why they ended up being two games on one disc. Okay. But yeah, it seems pretty good value for money though. Unfortunately, at the moment, second hand, you're probably talking of paying roughly about 40 to 45 quid for this. I don't know whether Play Asia at the moment not doing it, it's out of print, so it's probably just going to go up and up in price. At the moment though, you can get Dodonpachi Saidoji or Saidoju at 20 quid at the moment on Play Asia, and it's region free. And that's a bit of a bargain. Plus there's another game called Eschatos, which is only 18 quid at the moment. And Mushi-sama is 25 quid on it. That's the Future one now, it's 1.5. All region free. Pick them up while you can, I say, if you like Shmups, because they're only going to end up going out to print and costing you a fortune to get them. It's the same with Escaluda 2, that's out of print at this moment in time. I managed to pick up a pretty mint second-hand copy on eBay for 25 quid, which, to be honest, I thought was a pretty good deal. And that game's really good as well. I see this game's a lot more busy in this mode. But that shield at the front of the ship does protect you a fair amount. Seems almost like a bit of cheating actually, you've got a shield on permanently, but you've got to be careful when you use your bomb. Then it takes a while, it takes a little bit for the power back up. Just noticing as well when I'm shooting the fire in as well. Which is probably how you do your scoring in this mode. using that bomb continuously to pick up your extra, like I showed, so I take a bullet out and I get lots of extra bonuses. Oh, wasn't expecting that. That's quite interesting. You can hit those lasers continuously with that fire. With your smart weapon, it's give you a hell of a lot of bonuses. So that's probably how the scoring works in this game. That's obsessed now, here we go. Aha! So you can't, once you've used it, it does take a little while for the power back up before you can use it again. So, learn something new every day. I'll go till I lose my lives. I think this is my last life anyway. And then we'll conclude the video. So this game is pretty, it's pretty good, but I definitely prefer Muchi Pork. I think it's a bit more fun to play. But this game definitely deserves some time to get into. Yeah, that's me done, guys. Anyway, so that's the Muchi Pork and Pink Sweets double pack on the Xbox 360. Say about 45 quid second hand. If you're into it, pick it up now before it gets ridiculously expensive. Pretty good value for money, really. I think 2 good shoot 'em ups. They're both pretty good fun each. There's a lot of time in playing, especially if you want to try and one credit them. That's going to take you a lot of time to learn them. I know these are considered easier than Caves games, which they are basically. So that's save your replays, which I don't want to do. But anyway guys, that's Muchi Pork and Pink Sweets double pack on the 360. Hope you enjoyed the video. Catch you again.